What's going on, reefers? Ian here from corals.com. Welcome back to our Wednesday walkthrough, where I'm going to be taking you on a tour of some of the tanks here in our facility. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. The first tank in our walkthrough today is loaded up with all kinds of different corals, mainly Euphyllia, but let's dive into some of that first. Here we have a lot of our different torch, some really nice green ones in there. Those neon center ones are just crazy. Nice Aussie gold torch, some yellow tips. Here's some walking dendros. You don't see those too often. Here's all of our aquaculture Euphyllia, some really nice new selections. We have our lemon drop branching hammers, our death wish branching hammers, some wildfire torch, a couple different types of frog spawn, those neon ones. Really nice lemon lime torch up there. A few brand new cristata torch. Aquaculture, they're just unreal coloration. Some nice WYSIWYG frag packs, a few Indo hammer frags in there, some Gorgonias, all of our Yayamensis and frog spawn, some more torches as we head up onto our Zoa colony rack, some unreal Zoas in there, all of our Aussie branching hammers, so many different kinds to choose from, lots of different heads, all of our Aussie wall hammers, some plate corals up there, a few miscellaneous frags and colonies here on this tray, some Indogonis. This torch is just unreal. Great coloration to round out this tank. Our show tank is absolutely stunning right now with the amount of SPS in it. Let's dive in here first to all of our acro. All new Aussie and Fiji acro colonies and frags. We are just loaded up. They're all WYSIWYG. They look great under blues, just shining crazy bright. Even more over here, those bright strawberry shortcakes, a few Fiji stylos and Pasillipora as well, all of our ORA clams and echinata up there. You can make out a little bit of those pink bird's nests. They don't look as good under blues, but they are so bright under all of those whites. Some WYSIWYG Zoa frags. They do very well in all the natural sunlight this tank gets, along with all these Aussie Sinularia. They just love that natural light. This tank is just one of my favorites. It's absolutely beautiful with all this SPS in it. Our aquaculture tank has another great variety of coral. We're going to dive in here first to some brand new mushrooms. All those hairy mushrooms in the bottom right there. Some really nice bright orange Rhodactis. All of these discos, some tremendous watermelons. These really cool bronzish orange color. They're really unique. Into all of our Aussie Gonopora, those pinks, neons, those highlighter yellows are just insane. Some more discos around this aquaculture zoanthid and palithoa rack. Just looking great. So many different strains in stock right now. A few more Aussie Gonies, those bright neons, all of our Gorgonias. Some ORA SPS frags. They're all WYSIWYG'd. They're growing great. Some great growth on them. They're nice and colored up. All of our Acan Lords. Some really nice new Rainbow Lords in right now. Some brand new colonies. They're popping. Have some crazy colors in them. Down into some WYSIWYG Chalice frags. These guys do great down here in one of our low flow, low light areas. Into all of our aquaculture. You get such a great deal on a lot of this aquaculture. It's so grown out. Check this out. Just overgrowing. They live great. A few Fiji Trachy over here on the left side. All of our Blastos, they do really well in this low light portion of our tank. Neither one of them like a whole lot of light, so that spot is perfect. Here in our photo tank is where we keep a lot of our different meat corals. First, we're going to dive into all of our Trachyphilia. Here's some Aussie ones here up top, those bright neon ones. Down into all of our Indo ones. Those are the ones that are nice and big, puffed up. All kinds of crazy colors on them. Rainbows, multicolored. Some Aussie Acanthos there. Those nice deep green ones. All of our Indo Acanthos. Those bright orange and teal and blue. Some crazy multicolors. Some ORA. Mariculture Disco Mushrooms. Into some Cinerina and Endophilia. They're nice and puffed up right now. They're really loving this spot in the tank. It's lower flow, and they just really enjoy it. They're nice and inflated. All of our Bowerbankies, Some really nice WYSIWYG colonies and frags in there. Looking great. All of our elegants, some nice cones. Those big flat bottom elegants. Just nice and massive. Diving next into our window tank, another tank that has a great variety of corals. All of our Alveopora. These flower pots are looking tremendous. Those beautiful pastel colors. A few nice bright red gonies on this rack as well. Up into a few candy cane colonies, some nice kryptonites, stripe ones, some mint green ones, Mossilea there up top. All of our Favia. We have a great selection of Favia, lots of different kinds, dragon souls, prisms, watermelons, war corals, moon Favia, Ganastria, you name it. Tons of different Favia, some bubbles there, micropolyp Favia, so many kinds, down into all of our Lobos, some really nice rainbow rim ones, bright neon carpet. Rounding out this tank is our Pectina colonies, those bright glowing eyes, teal, green, and gold, just awesome. Finishing out our walkthrough this week is our Scully Tank. Starting off first here with all of our Chalice colonies. They're nice and grown out. A lot of them had those bright glowing eyes, some really unique pieces in there. Some nice purples and pinks. A few more Ganastria colonies, super bright. All of our Yumas down here in that low light. Up into some new Rhodactis colonies, those bright glowing oranges. A few nice multicolored greens in there. Just really cool. Up top here is all of our soft coral colonies. Nice big massive colonies of cabbage and Signalaria, yellow Fiji leathers, toadstool, Kenyas, you name it. Star polyps and daisies. So many nice big softy colonies. As we roll into all of our Scullies. Some really nice Scullies still available. We have lots of different masters and really cool bleeding apples, UFOs. They're not lasting very long, so I would definitely hop on some soon if you've been thinking about it. And finishing up with a few miscellaneous frag packs and WYSIWYG frags. There's really nice soft corals like zoas and mushrooms. As always, thank you so much for checking out our Wednesday walkthrough. Be sure to see all of these corals right now at corals.com. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next week.